grand celebration for the staff of the Arizona Heart Institute. From around the globe, appreciative patients and well-wishers send their congratulations on AHI's futuristic achievements in cardiovascular medicine. Critics stand in awe of the accomplishments emanating from this impressive edifice, making 1985 a year to remember for the people who touch the heart. Well done, AHI. July 1985. AHI welcomes Dr. Donald Stonefeld, a recent graduate of famed Barrows Neurological Institute. Dr. Stonefeld's assignment? Start up AHI's new Department of Neurology. Dr. Stonefeld is off and running, bringing into the clinic the capability for EEG testing and other neurological procedures, which can ferret out the origins of ambiguous symptoms, such as dizziness, prolapsed genitalia, and fainting. His expertise and judgment are a welcome addition, forging yet another link in the bond between the heart and mind. 1985 was a year of change at AHI, and the second floor was no exception. Topping the changes, AHI received a new head administrator who is no stranger to responsibility. Paula Banahan, formerly head nurse and cardiovascular unit at St. Joseph's Hospital, has been charged with keeping the team running at tip-top performance. Paula is ready to tackle her new assignment and shows her enthusiasm by passing along to all she meets that warm and engaging smile of hers. Of course, no organization is complete without having someone to keep the financial pulse beating as well. And that's just what newcomer Frank Pugh intends to do. Frank's taken on the tricky position of finance director, and he's having a ball keeping the books in balance for this million-dollar concern. And who's this down the hall? Yet another new face? Well, if you use the computer, you've probably met Dan Phillips, Director of Data Processing. Dan took on a tremendous challenge trying to tame the Institute's out-of-control computer system. With megabytes of the Institute's data at his fingertips, Dan signals a big thumbs up as he manages to wrangle those ones and zeros into control. What do we have in the clinic? Is that baby booties we see? Yes, 1985 saw a bumper crop of bouncing babies born to our staff. Called up for diaper duty were Eddie Traylor, clinic manager, and Laura Huey, transplant coordinator. The term nursing took on new meaning for them as they turned the reins over to Teresa Gray and Paula Dunny. But that's not all. In nutrition services, another birth brought on early retirement to motherhood, and Jenny Howell came on board to help Jane Lapidus with patient and teaching assignments. Welcome aboard. Go west was the cry heard by countless pioneers, and the spirit is alive and well as AHI heeds the call. The Institute has expanded its horizons into the medical care clinic near Boswell Hospital. Early in 1985, AHI West moved into spacious new quarters on the second floor. Directing this new clinic, Dr. Eugene Swartz, noted Sun City cardiologist. At Dr. Schwartz's right hand is new assistant Dr. Mark Patan, an invasive cardiologist. But there's no time for idle chit-chat here. Patients are pouring in the door for follow-up visits and routine testing. Convenience obviously enhances service, but that's not the end of it. Seeds are being sown eastward as well, as the Institute will soon reap harvest from another planting with a clinic in Mesa on the agenda for early 1986. No, it's not a chorus line. It's just shapely proof of diligent research. This line of lovelies volunteered to help Dr. Dietrich test new techniques he gathered on a recent trip to Europe this year. No stranger to success, Dr. Dietrich has returned with new treatment for varicose veins, and it's just what the doctor ordered. After careful evaluation and study, the AHI Vein Clinic was officially opened in October to a very warm welcome from ladies and gents who are eager to remove the spidery-looking road maps from their legs. With all the sunshine and bikini weather in the valley, the Vein Clinic is already bursting at the seams with clients eager to trade in their long pants for shorts. And who are these vivacious new faces? They're the Institute's new front line, the first people to make an impression on our callers. Valerie Rametta and Laura Walsh are efficient yet youthful representatives who give the Institute callers a hearty good morning each and every day. But this cheery hello is just the beginning. Providing vital support to our doctors and nurses are a bevy of new medical secretaries and business personnel. They keep track of the mountains of messages and appointments and tons of paperwork generated by such a busy practice. New faces join Video Art Studios this year, too. If you peek in the art department, you might catch a glimpse of Keith Casnott and Lisa Saylor. Keith was a part of VAS's intern program in 1932 and has returned to take the helm with Lisa assisting. Keeping the television pictures looking just right is Mark Birchfield. Mark's duties include design, repair, and engineering, but he can be found poking around with the Camtech machine in the cath lab as well. As in any corporation, both the new and the veteran pull together at the Institute to keep it humming at peak efficiency. If you see one, pat them on the back and say, "Well done." The Institute's commitment to teaching is more intense than ever, as this year saw a graduating class of over 30, ranging from nurses to art students, technicians, and dietitians. And even the summer students work their knuckles to the bone, poring over cath lab logs to bring Dr. Dietrich proof of the cath lab's unquestionable safety after 7 years of operation. AHI salutes its students. They are an inspiration and a source of renewal for our program. February 1985, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. After months of study, the massive community-wide effort to reduce heart disease risk factors was begun in the small town of Wilkes-Barre. As the townspeople gathered to hear lectures by AHI staff on the various aspects of risk factor reduction, cigarettes were being tossed and vows taken to reduce red meat to 3 times weekly. The results of this laudable undertaking will be presented on nationwide television in 1986. It will mark another television milestone for the Institute. What's in store for 1986? As the Institute approaches its 15th landmark year, it looks like we can count on even more miracles from the medical mega clinic on 22nd Street. All hands are ready to make 1986 one for the history books. And what is our motto for next year? We're not telling. It's a secret until January 2nd, that is. So, until then, we'd like to wish you and your loved ones the very merriest of Christmases and a very best of New Year's. Happy holidays!